Hey guys, let's tidy my basement and plan its DIY makeover. First things first, let's get our Thai tea or whatever beverage you want. So hey guys, it's your girl LV here, coming to you from my basement. Yep, this is my basement. This is the before. It has a really dark staircase that is super squeaky, and when you come in on the right hand side, you see the garage door. There's a ton of boxes here because I'm collecting them for a project in my garden. And when I went down here, my dog started crying. So, that's a good thing when you go down to your basement and your dog starts crying. Well, anyways, this is kind of the space. It's pretty big in here. We've got these built ins and closets, which I fully intend to use because they're pretty deep, pretty big. Lots of storage space in there for stuff I don't want to go in the utility room, which is that right next to the built in right there. So anyways, yep, here's in the utilities room. It is pretty lights on. It is pretty big and massive in here, but it's also really creepy. Down here is not the vibe. It's cold and kind of dingy feeling. So the whole basement kind of feels kind of dingy and dark, but as you can see, it has exposed ceiling, so it's technically an unfinished basement. We've got one little egress window that doesn't provide too much light, and we've got these metal pegs sticking out of the wall on one side. But the good things about the space, as you can see, it's pretty bright from the overhead light. So I just thought in this clip that I would just clean up the steps a little bit. And when I was vacuuming them, I was realizing, first of all, that I could just change the head of the vacuum and make it 100 times easier. But also, when I was vacuuming, these steps were literally changing color. All right. They went from like gray and white covered to just being a dark rusty brown. And that was pretty cool. I love having carpeted steps because my dogs, it's a lot easier for them. And it helps dampen the sound. Like I said, these are really squeaky steps, but it does help. All right, and when you come down, it's immediately the garage door area. So while I clean this up, let me just tell you a little bit about this area and what I plan to do with it. So yeah, when you first come in from the garage, you just immediately enter into the basement, and you can either go up the steps that takes you right into the kitchen, or you can just continue down through the basement. The basement has a very clear flow of how you get from the main functional areas through the room. So basically, like, if you step through the garage, there's nowhere else to go but either up or to the gym. Like, there's very clear paths and very clear zones, which is going to make it easy to design, and it's going to make it easier to look good. So that's a definite benefit of this basement. Another benefit of this basement is definitely that it has that big bright overhead light. I know usually that's a no-go, but for a gym, you do want some bright lights sometimes, especially if you're going there at like 5 in the morning or something really early, like your morning workouter. Yeah, this could really help with that. So yeah, even though here in this clip I am vacuuming and stuff, I didn't film most of the cleaning of all the boxes into storage because it just would be a lot of back and forth, and it wasn't good filming. So yeah, here I was actually checking the boxes before I put them into storage and just finding out what was actually in them. A lot of them just had spare moving blankets and just random Christmas stuff. My plans for this space are to make it into a really cozy home gym space that is also period correct for my house, which is from the 70s, so it's going to be a little bit retro, vintage inspired, and just be really functional. I also need it to be cozy for the dogs while they just chill here with me, and it needs to have a TV in here for watching my programs and stuff, and it also needs to be easy to clean, easy to maintain, because I don't want to be spending time down here cleaning. And those closets there are going to have to do some duty as overflow storage for just some spare decor, stuff that I don't want to put in plastic tubs in the big storage room right next to here or in the garage. And so this is what it finally looked like when I took all the boxes out. That box in the middle is just like an incline bench that I haven't assembled yet. So in this room, as you can see, the trampoline, it's going to be a really cozy home gym setup. So if you guys know any design stuff that you want to see me do, just let me know. I have some big ideas for this space, and thanks for watching. If you're excited to see more, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Thank you.